Hello students, standard 6th, we are going to start revision in the chemistry of chapter number 3, fiber to fabric. So here the two children, Paheli and Bujo, they won the quiz competition, and therefore from the prize money they get, they wanted to buy clothes for their parents. So now they went to the large clothes shop. So now there they saw the different type of clothing materials, because there are large variety of clothes were there in the shop. So they get confused that what can they buy. Then the shopkeeper explained them that some are the cotton fabrics, some are the synthetic fabrics, some others are the woolen or the silk, etc. They have woolen materials like the scarf and the mufflers and the shawls, etc. Also there were some silk saris. So now both of the children, they touched the different materials and what was the different in the fabrics. And then finally they bought a woolen muffler and a cotton sari. So now if you also try to look at the different clothing materials around you and you touch them, then you will feel the difference, like the material in your bed sheets, your blankets, the curtains, tablecloths, towels, the dusters for the cleaning material, etc. See, these all the different materials are made from different kinds of the fabrics. The school bags, then the gunny bags which are used to fill the grains. So here you will find different type of fabrics, and all the fabrics are different from each other, like the cotton fabrics, silk one, synthetic materials, woolen, jute material, etc. So now, as I told you, if you touch them, now here also I gathered some pieces of clothing materials, which if I was in the class I would show you, I will give you to touch also, that how the silk is very soft and smooth, the synthetic materials, the cotton materials, and the wool. We will talk about it also. So now, if you make the list, then there can be different type of clothing materials will be there. You also can visit a nearby tailoring shop and tell that person to give you some cuttings which are left over after the clothes are made. So you will get different type of fabric materials from him, like the cotton cloth or the silk or the synthetic, etc., etc. Some of the other materials you can get in your house also, like the woolen material, your sweater, shawl, muffler, etc. So here we are going to learn about that, what are there and how are the different materials are made. So the clothes, fabrics are made up of yarns, and yarns are further made up of the other materials which are known as fibers. So now if you see the different types of material that I am going to show you now. This is the cotton material. Generally, when we see any type of cloth, then it looks like a single material. But if you look at them very carefully, if you see like that from the far, it looks like a simple and single material. But if you go nearer and see that, then you will see that there are some threads coming out from them. You can see the small the threads are coming from it. Now that materials are known as yarns. Here also from this clothing material also you can see that this threads are coming out. Can you see it? Can you see this materials coming out? These are called the yarns. Similarly, this is the synthetic material, and here this is, you can see it is little shiny than the cotton one. This is the silk material, and in this also you can see the threads are coming out. I wish I was with you in the classroom, then I would be able to show you. Then you can take out yourself also that materials. So that threads that we are taking out, they are known as the yarn, like that. Now if you see that yarn, now I am not going to able to show you from the camera, because that when you take out that, then again you can see that they are separated in the further thinner and thinner parts. It means that their thinner strands are twisted and then made this yarn. So the fabrics are made up of the yarns, and yarns are further made up of fibers. Sometimes if you try to put that thread into the needle, when you try to put that thread into the small hole of the needle, then sometimes you will feel that end is splitting up into the smaller parts. Then you have to cut it again so that you can easily put that in the needle. So when it is twisted, and if twisted are separated, then that are known as the fibers. Now the fibers can be obtained from different sources, like natural sources or the man-made sources also. Natural sources means those fabrics that we obtain from the either from plants or from the animals. I hope you are familiar with some of the plant materials and the animal materials, like we got wool and silk from the animals. Wool is obtained from the sheep, or sometimes it is obtained from the flesh of other animals also. The hair of the other animals, which are very nice and fluffy hair on the body, like the goats, some of the goats, Angora goats, Kashmiri goats, and some other animals like camel, yak, alpaca, llama, etc. And some of the wool is also obtained from the hair of rabbits also. And the other animal fiber is the silk, and which is obtained from the cocoon of the silkworm, about which we will learn in the other standard, higher standard. About the wool also, that how obtain the wool from the skin of these other animals, that you will learn in next standard. And the other plant fibers. Plant fibers are like cotton, jute, etc. Cotton and jute are the main our fibers which are natural, we get from the plants. So this is the story of the fibers, and as I told you that fibers, when we pull the threads from the fabric, then they are known as the yarn. So from the first of they make the yarn, but before that they have to make the fibers. So fibers are the smallest part of the fabric. When the 2 or 3 fibers are twisted to make the yarn, and then yarn is further either woven or knitted to make the clothes. So fibers are made up from yarns, and yarns are made up of the fibers. Now generally fabrics are the woven material, and it is made up of the main 2 processes which are known as the weaving and the knitting. You know that the weaving is done in the special types of factories. If you go to the fabric market or the factories, mills જેને કહેવાય આપણે, cotton mill or the other synthetic fibers they are making. So they are making the fibers, and then from fiber to fabric. It is a long process, and after that process we get the clothes. Similarly, some other materials, clothing materials, are obtained from the man-made sources also. And those which are made from the chemicals, the fabrics or the fibers which are made from the chemicals, are known as the man-made fibers. The fibers which are made from chemical substances are called the man-made or synthetic fibers. For example, nowadays lots of types of man-made or the synthetic fibers are also obtained. Some of the examples are like a nylon, rayon, polyester, acrylic, etc. So they are made from the chemicals. They are not obtained from the natural sources like plants or animals, but they are made in the factories using some chemicals, and therefore they are known as the synthetic fibers or the man-made fibers. And some of them are having very nice qualities, so the people are using them, because the silk, if the silk is obtained, then it is very, very expensive. So they made same material like silk from the chemicals, and that is look like silk and it is cheaper also. So generally people are buying that more synthetic materials nowadays. Most of the materials you are wearing nowadays, like the polyester, when you buy the clothes, on the back there will be a small piece of tag is there, in which you will read properly, that it will be showing you that which type of fabric is it. Sometimes the mixture of cotton and terylene or some other materials, it will show you that polyester is there, or the rayon is there, or the nylon is there. So whenever you buy the ready-made clothes, try to read that label inside the material, which shows you which type of synthetic material or the cotton material is used to make this type of fabrics. This is the wool that you obtain from the sheep, in which also you can see that it is not a single thing, but if you untwist them, you can see that again it will split up into the small and small fibers. Again it will be like that. Then that smallest thread you will find, that will known as the, you can see that these are the fibers. So from the fibers they make these yarns, and then the wool is ready. And then if they are very, very long threads, they are making like that, which is used for knitting the shawls and other materials like sweaters, shawls. Otherwise they will make the woolen clothes to make the other different materials also. So now in the next session we will learn about some plant fibers like cotton, that how they obtained from the plants, and then to make the cotton clothes, etc. So here we are going to finish today's session, which will be followed by the PDF, and if any confusion, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.